Hello, everybody. My name is Anthony Strayhorn, and I'm a coach and trainer with YourDay Balance Game. And I have about 55,000 hours playing this game. And today we're going to have the amazing Sandy Chambers, who's going to be talking to us about people pleasing. She is just such an amazing woman and just has a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of wisdom to share with us today. And I just want to just introduce this woman because she's so amazing. So, Sandy, please introduce yourself. Let the world know who you are.
Well, I'm a big lover and an advocate of Anthony Strayhorn. So that's one of the things that I can tell you about myself.
Thank you.
And I've been in the YDBG game, got about almost 55,000 hours in the game, and I've been around for about 10 years. And it's been an amazing platform for my life. I live a big part of my life in corporate America. I'm a director of sales and marketing for a hotel, and I've had that occupation for quite a number of years. So as they say, I'm in the trenches in corporate America all the time. So that's the other part about what the game has really given to me is context around how I can sustain and how I can stay healthy and how I can be a more amazing contributor to my team. So that's great. That's me.
Sandy, let's just jump into it. You know, people pleasing is a very common thing that is especially known in codependent relationships, where there is a relationship dynamic that shows up as you are basically sacrificing yourself, or you're putting your health and wellness at the expense of you for the sake of someone else. And so it can oftentimes show up as a people-pleasing experience. So I just wanted to kind of like get into that with you a little bit and have you share an example or a few examples of where you have been that person that has been people-pleasing for the sake of trying to put someone else first over yourself in a chronic way that has not created the sustainable health and wellness experience that you wanted to create for yourself.
Well, what a great question. And I can tell you that I created two amazing dynamics in my life where I got a lot of accolades and I got a lot of, I thought was great juju for my life, people pleasing. Number one, being a Catholic. I grew up with, it was so wonderful to serve other people and to be of service and to give, and yada, yada, yada. And I served in so many different ways. And the other thing that I got into the hospitality business. So my whole life in the hospitality business is about taking care of people, making sure all of their needs are taken care of, la, 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 la. And so all of that easily transferred into people pleasing. And the more that people, gave me accolades about my team, the hotel, the experience, all that. So I've been in the business now for 28 years. So the context from I'm a problem solver, which became, that's how I was a people pleaser. You give me a problem, I can solve it. I love that. And what I got to see is that that was not sustainable for me, because really I didn't even know, Anthony, how to like take care of myself, how to feed myself, how to feed myself like emotionally, spiritually, all of that. I didn't even understand that because I grew up in a really, you know how they talk about that alcoholics, they can be functional alcoholics. Well, my family was a very functioning codependent.
Wow.
That's just how it was. You were codependent. That's just the way that it was. And it all came from not really ever knowing and not really ever trusting yourself, not really knowing how to trust yourself, not even like always thinking that you had to be there for someone else and someone else was, more important than you were. There's a whole like worth issue there, all of that stuff going on.
Yeah.
So yes, so people pleasing. I signed up for like a double whammy. Yes, please let me go down the people pleasing route. It wasn't until I realized that what I could actually do, like how I could actually like be a gift for someone, or actually, instead of like please someone, that I could actually contribute to someone. Because I think that's what I really wanted to do all my life, is to be a contributor to situations, to people, all of that kind of thing. And then what was skewed was that I felt like I needed to get the accolades back because I didn't have any worth in here. So I wanted to give out to you so that you really ultimately would give back to me, because I didn't have anything in here. Now I have learned through the tools of the game and through a lot of love and support what it feels like to really be a contributor and give of my time, energy, and talents out of the fullness of who I am, not out of needing something back from that. So that's how that shifted. Yeah. Woo!
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a lot, and it's been a long journey. And listen, I face it all. It's not like woohoo, I had this like epiphany moment. I mean, it's a day-to-day, moment-to-moment choice,